Sofi update here on the 25th. So, not exactly bouncing how I would like it to bounce, and this came down pretty far. It didn't break below where I said 622 was kind of the point where I said the C wave would have already started. So I think at this point, the most likely possibility is that this is actually a WXY pattern. So we have W, X, and then potentially we've already started the Y pattern. This would also be, these would all be ABC patterns. So within this, you can see I already have it labeled. Instead of WXY, I'll just use ABC. So ABC, and then we get ABC up here. That's an ABC pattern. And then this right here is also ABC. And then currently, probably going to do something like that. We can zoom in a little bit and just look. So A, and then a clear ABC pattern right here. Could be a ending diagonal, but I would say more than likely it's ABC for a B wave right here. Basically down to the very bottom where it started. And so I would look for a C wave potentially back up to here. And if we're looking at this whole wave, it's going to look like A, B, C down here. And that would complete the overall Y wave. The 1.61 fib of this move right here is sitting right around target of 575. The 1.61 fib of the Y wave, which it can't go past, by the way, is sitting here at 530. So basically, we're not going to go below 530. That's kind of like the line in the sand for this pattern. I don't think it goes past there. We have this demand zone right here. I think that's a 4-hour or daily demand zone. And so basically that's the pattern that I see. If this was a C wave, we would have liked to have seen, again, C waves usually end in a 5-wave move. So we would have wanted to see a 5-wave move like this back up to the top. But we didn't get that. We got a corrective move, breaks below the low. And so we know that that's a corrective pattern. And so that makes it more likely that we're seeing A, B, and then we get a C wave down here. Which, I mean, this isn't really that big of a deal, to me at least, because that means that this is probably going to end a lot quicker than previously thought. If we're already in a B wave right here, and this A wave took, let's see, it took February 15th to, let's just say right here, so 6 days minus the weekend, so about 4 days to complete, 4 trading days to complete. I think that's right. Let's see, Wednesday the 15th. So we're talking about 2 days, and then we had Monday off, so actually only 3 trading days, and it was done in the morning. So really only 2 trading days for this whole move. A little bit over 2 trading days, and then we took this whole week on this move right here. So just going by the timing of it, if this is the A wave, that took about 2 days. And then this is currently, if this is a B wave and it's already taken basically 2 days, let's say sometime in the middle of the week, if we get back up here to 670, it's probably going to end up being like 6 days or so. So potentially sometime in early March, we could be down here towards the bottom. But again, these videos are very speculative, I guess. I can read the waves and I can tell you if it's corrective or impulsive, but there's a million different ways that these corrective moves can play out. So I'm just guessing based on what I see, and so I'm not always going to be correct on these, but I have a general idea of the direction it's going to head and the time frame it's going to head. but obviously it's not going to be 100%. So again, the 1.61 fib of the Y wave is 530. The 1.61 fib of the B wave is 570. Those are two possible ending points. If we come up here to 670, that's about 60 cents less than the B wave, or the start of the A wave, I mean. So 60 cents less than the end of this A wave is right around 570 as well. So that 570 level, and we also got some support down in here too, around 570. If we look at the whole entire move, and again, 570, right around the 0.61 fib, that's a normal second wave. So everything lining up for 570, it could come quicker than previously expected. And then we will see what we get after that. It should be either a third wave. Third wave, again, 1075. The only other possibility would be a C wave. So if this ends up being ABC, we'd probably be going somewhere around 10 bucks regardless if it's ABC or if it's a 5-wave move. The bottom here is at 425. Take that minus 570, or 570 minus 425 is about $1.45. Put that on top of here, we got about 965. So the next thing we can do is look up here and just see where resistance levels are. And I see there's a clear demand zone or supply zone right here on the daily time frame. You can kind of tell this candle right here, before we get a pure candle down and we don't come back up, that's a demand zone right there. So that is sitting right around 910 to 1012. And then after that, I would say the next one is right here at 1299 to 1113. So again, kind of speculative, but I think that this is basically on track from the beginning when I talked about it when we were in the $8 area. We're on track to get down to basically $5.50 to $6, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, and that will be your zone to buy. See this demand zone right here? We got this candle before we get a pure one higher. That candle right there is where you want to buy. That's a demand zone right there. And then we get this big move and we don't come back. So gap fill, demand zone, right in this area, and then the 0.61 fib here at 570. So again, it looks to me like it should be finished over the next couple of weeks, just based on this pattern. And last time, it's got to be WXY for this to finish. So WXY, ABC, 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 and then we should move higher. So a lot of the charts I'm looking at right now are showing the same thing. They're just consolidating, but they're not showing me like real bearishness where they're going to go like a lot lower. They're all showing me these corrective moves lower and then a move higher. Apple, Tesla, all of them are the same thing in my opinion. And so I'm expecting really the overall market to go higher over the next couple months, despite everyone being bearish. So we'll see if it plays out. It can change, but I'll leave it at that for this video, and I'll do an update probably sometime next week, and we'll see if this actually plays out and we get down to 570 here sometime soon. So I would say potentially move back up to 670 and then move down to 570 to complete the overall second wave or B wave. So that's it. If you like this video, please subscribe for more updates. I do them pretty much a couple times a week. I do market updates pretty much every day. And hit that like button if you like the content, and I'll talk to you in the next video.